up, guys? Welcome back to the channel.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The day has finally come, guys. I'm so freaking excited. But we were working on this car all day. By the intro, you can tell exactly what's going on in this video. We were picking up the engine for the Genesis Coupe. We finally secured the bag here. We got the Genesis Coupe over here, and then this is my boy's Trans Am. Guys, this is a beautiful car, by the way, so shout out to him. This is an awesome looking car. He's gonna swap a new motor in here, so we're gonna take his LS1 off his hands. But you remember when I kept telling you guys it's gonna be a crazy motor? That motor is going to easily do 500 crank horsepower, which is it's gonna do a little like 550 crank maybe, so it's gonna only do like 460 wheel, which is still very good. I don't know how heavy that car is and how heavy it's gonna be when it's done, but it's gonna scoot pretty good. So right now the Trans Am is up on the lift. We've been working at this for about 3 or 4 hours, I'd say. We have the whole front dropped. We're gonna drop it out of the bottom and actually use the lift to lift the body of the car up off of it. So the engine's actually dropped down. The only thing we have left to do, there's a clutch line that goes up there. So we gotta take that off so we can actually raise the body off and not pull tension on it. Everything else is done. Transmission's dropped. Drive shafts out. So it's been a really eventful night. And I mean, this is a fairly simple thing actually, so it wasn't actually as bad as we imagined. All right, guys, so it was actually fairly easy. We got the whole K-member back up in, and we got the engine fully out of the car. The stock T56 is off, and the motor is currently just sitting here ready to go into the Genesis Coupe when it is time. If you guys are wondering why he's selling this engine, he's gonna do a different engine build in this, so he's not parting the car or anything. This is a beautiful WS6 Trans Am. I always love these cars so much, and shout out to Zeke if you're watching this for the engine and trans. Really hooked me up here, and beautiful car as well. I can't wait to see where this thing goes. I'll drop his Instagram below if you guys want to give him a follow. But this thing is gonna be crazier than this even. So I'm definitely hyped for that. Guys, I'm so freaking excited. It's so cool seeing it sit there. But anyways, we're gonna go through like a little build spec of the engine. I'll show you guys what all it has. I got all the receipts and stuff that he put into it. I was going to actually build my own engine, build an LS1 as well. But I came across this deal on Marketplace and I couldn't pass it up, because it was like basically a crate motor and it had a brand new T56 Magnum. So I was like, all right, I got to take advantage of this. And we worked out a deal and I was able to snag both off of him, and that's going to really help my build out. Literally got the engine and trans now. All we need is a bell housing. You can slap them together and drop them in the car. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, she is definitely beautiful. I kind of put this in a different video, but I figured I'd throw this back in here. There is the T56 Magnum F. That is a brand new transmission. Doesn't even never had fluid in it. It has different first gear ratio and close ratio gears. And then with that, we also got a stage 2 clutch as well as the yoke. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got the whole LS shelf now. We're gonna start off with like the obvious ones, the ones you can see. We got a 102mm throttle body paired to a fast LSXR intake manifold. That is a very common parts and horsepower proven. So obviously, you know, that's the way he had to go with that. And that is exactly what I wanted to. Like this motor setup, I do want to say this, is exactly what I was going to build on my own. But I found this deal on Facebook and I couldn't pass it up. So I decided to snag the engine and trans off of him. And it's pretty much like buying a crate motor, because then I don't have to buy all the parts and put together a stock LS1. So it kind of saves me time and money actually. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, let's get back to the engine. So this motor is also very, very complete. We got the fuel rails, the fuel pressure gauge, and all the front accessories besides the power steering pump. He actually did the power steering pump delete. So this is a different pulley and the power steering pump is no longer there. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to throw a power steering pump on it, I think. And I already have the relocation kit anyway, so we're gonna do that. But if you guys don't know, we are obviously drive-by cable as well. I figured I'd mention that, but that just, whew, I can't wait till this thing is freaking revving up inside my car. But anyways, let's not get sidetracked here. The injectors are stock right now, but I did get a set of different ones. I believe these are 60 pound injectors. The only issue with these is they do need cleaned out. I think one's stuck open, he said. So we're gonna actually try and run those and get them cleaned out, but obviously we got time. So they're just gonna sit there and collect dust for a while. Pop this little cap off here. We got the gold aluminum rockers in here. It has dual valve springs as well. You guys aren't gonna be able to see it. You can see a little bit of it. Got a new oil pump on. The coolant pump is factory and the whole bottom end is factory as well, by the way. But we got a Texas Speed Stage 3 cam. It's a 233, 239, 112 load separation angle. And I actually heard this run before we pulled it. And it sounded mean. It chopped like a freaking chef. So it's gonna sound crazy in the car. It's an awesome cam actually. Never was tuned, so I don't know exactly what power figures we're talking here, but there are a lot of similar setup LS1s. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna be around 450, 440, maybe 460 if we're doing really good. But we're gonna be probably right around the 450 ballpark with everything. But the main three, the big three are done. We got heads, cam, and intake. Let me show you guys the heads real quick. All right, so we got PRC heads as well. Like I mentioned, heads, cam, intake. These are 60cc heads or 62, something like that. I think these are LS6 heads. But yeah, they're freaking awesome. I saw pictures of them before they were installed. It has dual valve springs, different push rods, and rockers. So it is fully built and good to go. I'm just gonna do a basic overview like that because things might change, but let me show you guys what else was included in this and the coil packs as well. So we got some long tube headers. Now I'm not 100% sure these are going to fit because it obviously is going into a car it was never meant to be in. I've looked at this one. This one looks like it fits. This one looks like it might need some persuasion, but I'm willing to do that to try to get them to fit. If not, we're gonna have to go with the Siki LS swap headers, which is no big deal either, other than $1,000, but it's all right. It is all right. But anyways, there's the LS1, and it's going to soon sit in there, potentially with these headers. But let me show you guys the coil packs. These are like coil pack relocation. It's like a relocation kit. So the actual coil packs mount to the firewall, which is what I'm going to do here. They're going to mount to the firewall, and then the spark plug wires just run from that. They're different lengths to get to each cylinder then. So I think it actually cleans it up and looks really good. All right, guys. So we successfully dropped the front K-member on an F-body car. Put it back up in, tighten everything, and it's all good to go. He's actually coming to pick it up very soon. Honestly, a learning experience, but it wasn't too bad actually. I thought it was going to be a little worse than it was, but not bad at all, I don't think. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see this beautiful car when I open up the door and come in, but he is going to be taking it back to his house now. It is a complete roller. There's no trans or engine in it. So the Trans Am's heading out. Well, whose spaceship is that? Is that yours?
Claim it.
Off to home, the Trans Am goes. Guys, I am way too excited to get this car done so bad. I'm currently making a build series episode 4 on this, which I don't cover any of this in, so that's why I'm kind of making this one. But I am going to be going over the wiring because we are trying to figure out the rest of the wiring. I got to pull my dash apart, delete the drive-by-wire system because we are drive-by cable now. I got to do a whole lot of stuff. So Just COUPE build series episode 4. Coming at you soon. Make sure you check that out when it is out. We're that much closer, guys. We're that much closer. I honestly I've dreamed about this for a while, and I can't believe stuff is actually going through. Can we get 1,000 subscribers yet? Like, come on. I'm just a 20-year-old kid grinding. But anyways, I'm not gonna sound ungrateful because everyone who is subscribed and supports the channel, you guys are amazing, and you guys know who you are because I have received a good bit of support, and I appreciate it more than you guys will ever even imagine. But thank you guys for that. Let's throw that in there. But I think that is going to do it for today's video. I'm hoping it came out good. Like I said, I didn't record much of us pulling the engine out of the Trans Am, which maybe I should have. But guys, you don't understand how busy I am, and then I also try to record and do stuff and get stuff done. And it's just an endless cycle of making me go insane. But we got 2 beautiful cars in here, and we got a beautiful engine and trans that we're about to drop in. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and make sure you guys hit the like button so more car guys can find out about your boy, because I would appreciate that. I am thinking about doing some events here this summer, like subscriber meet and greet for any of you guys local. But anyhow, I think that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I don't even know what we're gonna be doing in the next episode, but we're gonna be doing something because we got lots of work to do. Thank you guys for watching though, of course. See you guys in the next one. Sorry about that.